Podcasts. Welcome to. Yes, that's gonna be my intro. I don't know why I said it like that. You're watching live. You have a use the QR code to donate or the link in chat. Apparently that's a. Oh, you sure you want anything? So. Oh, but that's not actually. 1 second. There we go. We have, or I have returned. Anyways, we will start by talking about the last group stage match for United States men's national team. I don't know, that's just a USMNT. Um, so, anyways, yeah. Decent match. To the end, really kind of. I don't know why I said oof so aggressively. We gotta go up a little because obviously yesterday the group or sorry, not gonna say started. So one of a group, but couldn't sweep a group. That's the only unfortunate part about it. I mean, a bit nice to sweep a group, but it is what it is, and you know, with our Argentina from Messi, so we don't get special treatment. Scrolling. It's not even obviously not even sitting with on the line with us coming into the matches group winners. 10 p.m. kickoff. Annoying, but it is what it is. 3 minutes and the U.S. scores. But it took Turkey 7 minutes to Turkey, excuse me, about 7 minutes to score the equalizer. And yeah, and then 31st minute, they took a excuse me 2-1 lead, and that's what the score was at halftime. So went to halftime down, and the halftime and two halftime down. And tied it at the 49th minute. Then we had some subs. Pulisic got subbed in. I think he should have rested for almost tomorrow's match. It's only Monday. It goes Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday. Apparently, I don't know my own days. I think he should have just rested. Not risk further injury, but you know what I know. Then we got some more subs. Not for fun subs. Even more subs. Once again, more subs. Why give a point? Sub. And then 90 plus a base score for match winner, which I really don't think there was. Excuse me. That much. I know it's a minimum, but I just think it's wild that we couldn't clear the ball to basically end the match. I mean, a draw is not a loss, so technically we could have gone undefeated if we had not played poorly in those stoppage time minutes. I mean, I'm still on the bandwagon that we don't really need hydration breaks for every match. They say okay, it's an unfair advantage. It's hilarious how that's just some places here we also harder than others. Like if I'm pretty sure is Kansas City hosting any knockout match stages tonight or today. Not sure how big the Heat Dome is. One is in Foxborough, and the one at 9 is in Mexico. So, Kansas City seems like hosting game, but whatever, like today with heat index in the hundreds, this is where we need a hydration break. Not in like climate controlled, almost at arena stadiums. It's just insane. All right. Not much to talk about today, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about the match. And then we can also talk about. Excuse me. For weird schedule to start knockout stage. So I guess we were yesterday. Was the only knockout stage match, and then today we have free. Weird scheduling, but you know it is what it is. What it is. What it is. What it is. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Let's just read the timeline because you'll get super sniped like someone's camping you on like Call of Duty or something when you actually use highlight videos anymore. It's getting annoying and annoying. Oh, did I mention it's getting annoying? Anyways, excuse me. Kickoff was at 3 p.m. yesterday, so I watched that and NASCAR and IMSA. VAR intervened for no corner at the 15th minute for Canada. And then 37th minute, no corner for South Africa. Went to halftime break 0-0. Had some sub. We had one sub at halftime. Canada got for first yellow card for knockout stage. I mean, obviously, when you have the first match of a knockout stage, you're gonna be the first yellow card for knockout stage. so. Why do I keep saying so? Anyways, win some subs. 4 subs. Second yellow card in the 67th minute for Canada. And then some even more subs. Yummy. More subs. You give it just sub. And then 90 plus 2. So 92nd minute, Canada scores for game winner. And your final was 1-0. South Africa had more possession. But, you know, it doesn't help we don't score. Seven. I'm never gonna try to pronounce that last name. It's probably French Canadian. Scored the match winner in 90 plus 2. All right. Gotta do something real quick because I usually talk about quality, but I feel like this time I have to because it is a driver safety issue in F1, which you know. Excuse me. Driver safety should always be number 1 in F1. Alright, so the situation was in qualifying. Well, I'll let Matt and Tom from P1 explain. Or is it? Sorry, it's P1, Matt and Tommy. So let's do the credit properly. It is very short. Since this is Motorsport podcast, after all, we got to talk about motorsports. Which this I just don't understand this. PLC what I'm talking about in a second. Okay, let's unmute the tab and then let's actually show it so you can see what I'm talking about. The short, so I'm gonna do full screen, kind of like an autopilot, but you know, obviously it's a short, so see little black bars because shorts are more formatted for mobile.
Like locks up or anything, they're ploughing into Verstappen's car.
If he does the same thing as what Max has just done.
Yeah, exactly. That is what annoys me so much about this, is it is making a mockery of safety when the FIA do so much for safety and the marshals and everyone involved, and you can just lift off like that and still set one of the best final sectors of the whole weekend and get pole position by a significant margin. And it's just ridiculous that can be allowed to happen.
How that is not an immediate double waved yellow is something that I still cannot believe. In any other part of qualifying or in practice, that is an immediate red flag. But it feels as though the FIA has thought, this is the final runs in Q3. Like this is the pinnacle. This is the final point of qualifying. We can't be messing up with the laps here. And so they've just gone to a single waved yellow. It's a situation we don't see very often, is it? This what we've seen today. But the problem is they flew the wrong flag. That is as simple as that.
If someone comes into that,
They did, and what's even more insane is I follow a channel that posts radio feeds F1 drivers, and I was not gonna show a video. I'm just gonna get a mute real quick. We're just gonna due to a no captions. I don't think that's the problem I have with this whole situation. Is they did eventually go to double yellows, but they waited until excuse me, Russell completed his lap, which is insane to even think about. Like, why would you wait until the lap is over? This is a fun channel, but like I said, they post F1 videos, but look, they knew it should have been a double yellow, but that just happens to races sometimes. You get screwed over by yellow, or in this case of quality, a red flag, and that's it. The fact that the sensor set off the medical car alert. So obviously, yeah, seriously, I don't understand why they waited until. Oh, sorry, not Leclerc. That was lap 5, but excuse me, until Russell did his final lap to throw a double yellow. Like, obviously, they're gonna have to, like, they put out. Like I said, they put it out after he completed his lap, which is bad. You know what? And I don't know why I can't snooze this ad break when I haven't snoozed. I can't remember last time. Oh, that's not saying much for me. Last time I can't remember snooze the ad break, but I guess we're taking an ad break. I can't snooze it. So let's continue to talk for VOD, and both here on Twitch and YouTube. But about 20 seconds, Twitch viewers, you will be going to an ad break. I just can't. Give me 1 second. Let's take. I hope we were going to come hydrate. Oh, wrong screen. Anyways, I just don't understand why they waited until after the last driver took the checkered for a double yellow when they knew they needed it. Can I follow him on Twitter? Sure, I do. Okay, good. Stop trying to get me to be verified, Twitch. Oh my god. Oh, Twitch. Twitter. I am not paying Elon Muskie Husky for a blue check mark. He has to call him Elon Muskie Husky. But anyways, I I just don't understand why we would not throw the double yellow. Excuse me, that is like one of the fastest corners of Red Bull Ring. I forgot to do some fun on the F1 to see how fast I could go, but it's just crazy. It's kind of funny how we're trying to hype up that NASCAR race. It's not a thriller. But anyways, I also forgot that NASCAR's doing TNT, not really. Well, I guess both NASCAR and TNT are doing this weird in-season challenge, but SVG won. There's your NASCAR recap. So, anyways, let's pull up some. It won't be as hard to find the live tweets for the race this time as then when I do a Wednesday stream. Usually for Wednesday streams, I gotta scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Well, you give a point. Who said that to go through as many tweets? Wait, I'm just repeating myself. Oh, we're back from ad break. Hi. Hey, we're back from ad break. Got to watch some of the race before I went to church. Oh, it's like church and sport part 10. Alright, it was lights out and away we go. Unfortunately, George Russell had a better start than Lewis and Leclerc. Lewis and Charles. I don't know why I said Lewis and Leclerc. I don't know why I used one first name. And, well, anyways, you know. Kimmy had a very interesting interpretation of track limits. Kimmy must have thought he was in MotoGP because this is a long lap penalty in MotoGP, I believe. Don't know what Antonelli was doing there. Definitely was not off the track. I mean, the way they were eating tires, it was about hard to pass the Ferraris, and the way Antonelli forgot what track he was on. It's also easy to pass. I think Max could have got pole. Excuse me, if he did not bend it in quality. Check if it was fire. Excuse me. Beautiful pass, but you know, issues. Like I said, Antonelli. I like how it says it's a lead passes Leclerc. Wait, is that Lewis a headwind? So hard to tell from the back. As you just posted a screenshot too early. Unfortunately, both Cadillacs were on fire, but not in a good way. So it was a double DNF for Cadillac. As you can see, brake fire on what's that Bottas's car? I already forget. I like how. I wonder if he's a fire marshal, guys. I mean, it says fire marshal. He has a fire extinguisher. Obviously gloves because you know fire is hot. So yeah, unfortunate. I think Cadillac will eventually figure it out. I just think they didn't get as much time as obviously as ever teams because you know, really announced a few years ago, and regulations were announced. These current regulations was like in 2022, if I remember correctly, and it was just, you know, obviously. But we got a flashback on lap 11 of 2021 between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. I'm like, why should I post 7? Fire 18, turn 7. It's weird that it's only watch post 7, but fire post 8. Well, I guess. Anyways, you know. And then Ferrari decided their genius was showing if they wanted to do a free stop strategy. So just a 2-stop. Obviously Max had fresher tires. And then Russell on hards. As you can see, he started to race on mediums. Medium is yellow, hard is white, and softs are red. Then we got another Lewis and Max battle. It's funny. You keep. I know it's cooling fins here, but why is obviously super cooling fins? And Max unfortunately won that battle. Oh, I guess I was. Maybe it's turn 6. I was just thinking. I know that's Marshall posts. Oh, I forgot to make mark. That's danger here. Like made Metas take it. Okay, maybe it was turn 6. I just thought that T Edmonton, because I know it's fire 18. Why should post 7? But I like for air rail here. I didn't realize that because obviously this was a double yellow. I like rail pointing like, hey guys, there's a car here. You might want to go around it. I thought it's gonna be a full safety car because I didn't know if like we need track equipment, but they were able just to push it by. And I think for my race win, Antonelli, which was my race win. I think unfortunately for Antonelli, that spiritual safety car was timed just poorly for him. Like I said, it's just poorly timed. It was better for George than Kimmy, obviously. Instantly, a refresher tire is obviously made. And one problem Ferrari is facing, as you can see, is Hamilton and Ferrari appears to be struggling with temperatures on a sweltering day. It was like 140 track temp, so it was not that surprising that the cars were overheating. Man, there was some good wheel banging here. As you can see, Oscar just excuse me, made it through. Unfortunately, Leclerc was a big loser of a situation. A 31 F70, 4771, I can't read. And Max got foot gap down to 1.8 seconds. Got down to 1.2 seconds. On lap 44. WrestleMania small pit stop. Ferrari was just on a struggle bus yesterday afternoon for them, morning for me. We had a funny virtual safety car, as you can see. I even said during replay, yeet! Alex Albon apparently did not like that bollard, so he decided to yeet it across the track. Also, you can see a very fast safety car. It's about to pick up a bollard, unless somehow it shattered into million pieces. Yeah, like I said, Ferrari was just on the struggle bus this weekend. I guess Ferrari just doesn't like hot weather. And then a lap 6-7, the gap was 3.7 seconds. And Sinelli almost got it. Almost made it. Mercedes won too, but Max, as you can see, was able to hold off for excuse me, the second spot on the podium. And one driver of the day, or a few times I actually think someone, deserved driver of the day. And Brazil also, yeah, Brazil beat Japan 2-1 with a stoppage time goal. I figured I'd talk about that just before I went live. 90 plus 6, 56, 90 plus 6, and 29 were goals. So now, like I said, today it's going to be shorter, a bit of a shorter podcast, but tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week will be longer because we'll be recapping Mid Ohio, Silverstone, Chicagoland, all that stuff. So, and the knockout station for United States men's national team, which will be the first thing I'll make a prediction of. I do think we make the round of 16. I think the U.S. men's team wins 2-0. And that would take us to, I think if we do win, the next knockout stage game would be Monday? Oh, let's just say next Monday. Gonna pull up the official World Cup bracket. Yes, the next match, if we do win, will be this or next Monday, because obviously it's Monday today. Match 94 of the World Cup in Seattle. All right, let's actually name this document so I can remember it. All right, that one gets to Formula. Formula One. I think Kimi Antonelli bounces back. I think my podium for F1 is gonna be Kimi Antonelli. Whoops, I copied the link instead of his name. That was silly of me. Oops, I did it again. So Kimi Antonelli. Evan Ferrari bounces back. Lewis gets third, and then second. George Russell gets third. It's going to be a very interesting championship battle between Russell and Antonelli. All right, and then my IndyCar prediction. Whoops, I meant to. Something go with Alex Palou, but you never know. I think Will. You know what? Let's just go Palou. I think Palou bounces. Not now. Let's go. Maybe a little bias here, but I think we'll probably get his first Andretti win, and then Alex Palou second. And third, I think Pat Ward comes in third. And NASCAR is back on the oval at Chicagoland. Used to be Streets of Chicago, but I think she's Elliott. Bounces back and wins. Chicago land. So that excuse me, we'll do it for today. So like, if you guys are watching, God bless. Excuse me. I still believe that Jesus is Lord. I'll see you Wednesday if you're watching live. If you're not, I'll see you when I see you. Bye, YouTube.